I think it's time, though. I think we got to talk some World Series.
Let's do it.
We got to talk some World Series. So, at this very moment, this World Series is tied up 2-2. And you're probably saying, no, actually, some team leads 3-2. Well, you know what? We're recording this on Wednesday night, so you're just going to have to deal with it, okay?
Yeah, sorry we don't have an editing team that we pay $100,000 to get this done tonight.
Oh, my God. I wish I could see the future. But at one point, it was tied 2-2. And we had 2 classic games so far in Los Angeles. I mean, Game 3, this one is going to go down in the history books. Have you ever seen an 18-inning World Series game before?
Well, I don't think anyone has. I mean, it was like, I think, 1 inning away from being the longest ever World Series game.
Interestingly enough, there was one other 18-inning World Series game. It was 2018, Red Sox-Dodgers. Also happened in Game 3. Dodgers also won a walk-off home run. That's a fun fact. It was incredible. 18 innings. I went to sleep in the 8th inning because the game was tied, and I had to wake up in the morning. And when I saw the Dodgers won 18, I said, what? Jeff Passan, he's kind of ESPN's main baseball reporter. Big fan of his work. I mean, the guy's enthusiastic. All he wants is to get people excited about baseball. But he had some tone-deaf tweets because he was tweeting out during the game, if you're not watching this game right now, why not? Because I got to wake up in the morning, Jeff. My whole gig isn't covering the Dodgers in this World Series game. If I stayed up till 3 a.m., I would probably lose my day job because I would be a very unproductive worker the next day. So that's why I'm not watching, not because I don't love the game.
So just an aside from that, I don't think it's fair to ask a fan to watch that many innings. And here's why. Because if you're a true fan like me or Andy, you might go to Ferg's Sports Bar and Grill. It was just voted the #1 sports bar in America. This is one of our favorite places to go watch some football, but definitely some playoff baseball.
Oh, yeah.
We actually recently went to a game this season. I forget who was playing. Who was it?
It was Red Sox Yankees, Yankee Stadium.
Red Sox Yankees, was it?
It was.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. So it was Red Sox Yankees, and we had already drank maybe 5 drinks going into it. So I'm thinking, it's 8th inning. We'll have a couple more. Nightcap, call the night after. No. This thing could not end. And by the end of it, I am drinking shots of Rumplemans with people in furry coats in the summertime in Florida, and my wife was pissed. Absolutely pissed. The Surfside buckets were going down so easy. I must have drank in the course of from inning 8 to, I think it probably went to 13 innings.
Sounds about right, yeah.
I must have drank 15 more drinks in that time span. So not fair to me as a person who can't leave a game early. I had to see the end of it, but I couldn't not drink with every single person at the bar because Ferg's Sports Bar and Grill is such a fun place. You're always meeting someone fun. So I think we should go watch the game at Ferg's, man. I think that's the place to go. But I think this series is baseball's absolute renaissance period. Shohei Ohtani, we are witnessing one of the greatest athletes of all time. If you are not savoring every single moment of this guy live, then you are missing out. He is a humble, hungry, and kind person who just, happens to be the best pitcher in the MLB and the best hitter in the MLB. I mean, it is like if Tom Brady also ran a 4.4, also caught his own touchdown passes, and was the highest sack leader in the NFL. I mean, what Shohei Ohtani is doing is unbelievable. I expect the Dodgers to pull it out.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shohei Ohtani, I mean, what can you say about this guy? And before we go any further, this is a new sub-segment called Sucking Off Shohei Ohtani. It's presented by Smuckers, okay? Because this World Series and this whole baseball season, Shohei Ohtani, he did things that made people's faces light up. And with Smuckers, from mouth-watering fruit spreads and natural peanut butters to dreamy dessert toppings, Smuckers products bring the flavors that make our faces light up. Okay? So back to the sub-segment. This guy's absolutely incredible. I mean, his Game 3 performance, he hits 2 home runs, including a game-tying home run in the 7th inning, on base 9 times. At a certain point, the Jays said, hey, let's just not pitch to him. I mean, getting on base 9 times in a World Series game is absolutely absurd. This guy's worth every penny. And then he turns around and pitches the next night. So what a game from Ohtani. But few other things to note. You know, I was critical of the Dodgers bullpen. I said that's going to be their weakness. That's where the Jays pounce. That's why I think Toronto could very well win this series. The Dodgers bullpen, what a performance. They had no-name guys going out there throwing 9 scoreless, getting them to 18. I mean, that narrative's thrown out the window. That's why they're able to win Game 3. And how about Freddie Freeman? Walk-off home run in the 18th. He was the same guy who hit the walk-off grand slam Game 1 of the World Series last year. I mean, he's becoming a postseason hero.
Mr. October.
It's absolutely crazy. He's the only player now with multiple World Series walk-off home runs.
Wow.
I mean, who else would you want up in the clutch?
Yeah.
Freddie Freeman. So Game 3, an all-timer. No matter what way the series goes, I mean, I don't think people will ever forget Game 3, even though most people were probably asleep for it.
Yeah.
And then into Game 4, I mean, it was kind of a do-or-die game. You're the Jays. You don't want to fall down 3-1. And it was tight early on. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he had a 2-run shot early in the game, put the Jays up 2-1. It was a pretty close one until the Jays scored 4 in the 7th inning. Kind of broke it open. Shohei Ohtani didn't actually pitch great, but we don't like to hit on those types of stories in this program. And this series is tied up. It's tied up, so for the first time in 3 years, the World Series would go at least 6 games. I think when a series goes 6, to me, that's a real series. You know, even if one team wins the next 2, I can live with it. I think a 6 or 7 game series, that's perfect. When a team wins in 5, I'm like, this could have been an email. You know, it just feels like it's not even worth my time. So I'm excited. I think this one has 7 games written all over it.
I'm here for it.
And someone's up 3-2 at this point. So big game 6.